pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The sack sets up second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Single back takes the handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pocket breaking down, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
second and long for this offense after the sack. Looking for a receiver. Looking right. This one caught. Inside the 30. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The shotgun handoff here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
He missed it. Off target that time. The lead is still 23 off the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Texas. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. Play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
That's reeled in. It's Barnes. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Pulls it in. It's Barnes. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Canes looking to cash in this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. Who's going to lose yardage here? The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on third and goal. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a fourth interception by this defense here today. Does bring up fourth down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pressure is coming. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Leaning on the run game here. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Direct snap. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
players, maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
It's third down for the offense. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.